Good evening, my name is Eugen and I love to travel. So, I'm in Berlin on Saturday night and I want to find out and I want to show you what the average Berliner does in an average Berliner neighborhood on a Saturday night. I'm talking about those people who don't go to clubs, basically. So, how is their Saturday night developing? Like, I don't know. Let's find out. So I'm somewhere on the banks of the Landwehrkanal, and yeah, there are people here playing sports. As you can see, different games, different stuff, hanging out with friends, and enjoying a drink. Here it is no problem in Germany or in Berlin. You can just drink on the street without nobody harassing you, and it's quite legal as well. So it looks like. And it just goes on like this on both sides of the canal. And yeah, I'm still on the Landwehrkanal and I'm on Ufer. Yeah, so street comes from there all the way to there. And yeah, take into account this is the average Berlin neighborhood. It's not something too poor, not too rich. And you have this canal, which is the Landwehrkanal. As you can see, people are doing stuff like canoeing, kayaking on it. It's quite legal, almost. And as you can see, there are restaurants like on the left and the right of the street. The street comes from way over there. It's basically a lot of little restaurants, some of them better or worse than others. A lot of people selling stuff on the side of the road. Could be stolen. We don't know that. And yeah, all these restaurants are like a bit more pretend than they really are. To be fair, there's nothing luxurious about them, and sometimes the cooking and the serving is very, very amateuristic. But still, you have a good location, and it's in Kreuzberg, which is like a famous artistic neighborhood for some reason. Look at this. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of these restaurants are like a bit overpriced for what they offer, to be fair. Like a lot overpriced, even though they're cheap. So yeah, as you can see, Landwehrkanal and this part of Kreuzberg is really green, and the buildings on Ufer are quite nice, quite solid, I think. Really well built. The place is, well, it was designed like a posh place and it should be clean, and it is to a certain extent clean, but still, like, you find things like this on the floor, find different stuff on the floor, you find something like this, unfortunately. And yeah, again, nice developments over here. It's too bad that you have the tragedy of the homeless, and it's really like, first of all, on these banks of the canal, it's a bit secluded, it's a bit safe, and the area, it's, let's say, a bit middle class, upper middle, and it's quite safe, nothing will happen to you. It's not a desirable situation by any means, but where would you camp if you have nowhere to sleep? And if a charity gives you a tent, think about it. Like, it's really hard for them, very hard, but Anyway, it's a social problem. Again, my Ufer and the Landwehrkanal. Too bad you have garbage like this littered on the banks. And you can see on both sides of the canal there are people standing, sitting, I mean, whatever. I really love this canal and this Ufer. It's like one of my favorite areas and it's very, very close to where I live. Very close. And again, off the Ufer, as you can see, this is the Ufer, the street. You have like streets like this, like this. These have a lot of hidden gems, like little stores or souvenirs, affordable liquor stores. Lots of, let's say, little restaurants, little bakeries, little couture, whatever kind of stuff that really doesn't help you a lot, and it just serves as a place where you can just get out with your friends and eat something or drink something cheap, I think, you know, compared to other European capitals and metropolises. Alright. And these kind of things, like these balconies, as you can see, these kind of things are like basically like a balcony, yeah? You can come here with your own chairs, you can come here with your own tables, or you can just sit here. It's a bit secluded from the street, as you can see. Okay, we even have those, let's say, kind of armchair chairs, inflatable ones. And yeah, from this balcony, you have a great view on the other side and on the river in general, you know. And on the buildings on the other side, you can see them through the trees, and they look the same or even better than this side. Yeah. My Ufer. It always amazes me, and this is not only in summer, it's also in winter, that there's so many people on the banks of the canal, Landwehrkanal. So yeah, the Ufer is ending. Ufer actually. It's called Ufer.